Do you ever find yourself staring at your screen, knowing exactly what you should be doing, but still you're just doing absolutely nothing? You've got the vision, even the knowledge and the strategy, but the camera doesn't get turned on. The post never goes out. The launch keeps getting pushed back. I've been there, from procrastinating and completely broke, making zero money, to now making just over 40,000 USD per month. And what I'm about to share with you guys isn't just how I broke out of that cycle. It's how I finally started growing my business by doing less, not more. And if you do not fix this, you're going to keep wasting time. You're going to keep wasting opportunities. And worst of all, the people that you could be helping won't even know you exist. But before you can fix procrastination, you really need to understand what it is, because most people think it's a discipline issue, but it's actually not. It is a protection mechanism. And if you don't see that clearly in your mind, you're gonna keep on shaming yourself and feeling bad about it, instead of actually shifting yourself out of it. Back when I was making zero money online, I used to write out perfect to-do lists, make sure everything was planned out, color code everything, and have it all written on a really, really long to-do list. And every time that I sat down to do something, to film a video or something like that, I would freeze. Not because I didn't know what to say, but just deep down, I was afraid of failing or doing it wrong or not doing it to the best of my ability. And that fear was just dressed up as planning. That is what procrastination actually is. It is not laziness, it is literally fear in disguise. Now, here is where most coaches get stuck for years, to be honest with you. They keep waiting for motivation to strike them like it's going to come out of nowhere, but that is not how any of this works. If you do not flip the order of this one thing, then you are never going to build momentum. What changed everything for me, guys, is understanding that action is not the result of motivation. Action is the trigger of motivation. It is such a simple flip, but if you can understand that, it is going to change everything for you as well. When I actually committed myself to a schedule of posting daily, before I felt ready, before I felt confident, that's really when momentum kicked in. The path is going to illuminate as you walk it. You're not just going to figure everything out in your head and then take action. You need to start putting one foot in front of the other and taking action towards your goals, because that's when you're going to really start to understand what you need to be doing and where to make changes to keep moving forwards. When I started doing this, this is when leads started reaching out. This is when I started booking more consultation calls for my fitness business. And that is exactly when I started to feel within myself like a real business owner. Not just some guy with a vision board talking the talk, saying everything he wants to do. I was actually taking action, and there's quite a lot of coaches that are gonna wait to feel inspired to do something. But the real leaders in this world, the ones that are gonna actually succeed with their vision, are the ones that act first to become inspired. You need to move first, guys, before the energy shows up. And then even with momentum, guys, there's always one question that I ask myself daily to make sure I'm staying out of that loop. Because if you do not anchor your actions in your identity within yourself, you're gonna fall back into those same old patterns as soon as things feel hard for you. Every time that I feel stuck at the moment now, I ask myself this: what would the 50K version of myself do in this situation? So you can almost become a bit of your own mentor in this situation. Obviously, I still have my own mentors, but I do really think this is a powerful thing. You can do it on a daily basis, or what I do at the end of the week, regardless of if I'm feeling stuck or not, just to make sure you're always aligned with your vision. But yeah, you need to ask yourself that, like, would that version of yourself in the future, would they be avoiding the camera right now? Would they be, making sure they're spending hours and hours tweaking something that doesn't really need to be tweaked? Are they spending their time on the highest leverage tasks within the business, or are they procrastinating doing something that doesn't actually really need to be done? Or would they just go and make the video and post it and then see how it goes and then make another one? That's probably going to be the case. And obviously 50K per month, that's my goal that I'm currently working towards, as some of you guys will know. But for you, you've just got to really step into that future version of yourself. If it's not 50K per month, whatever goal it is you're working on right now, by having this like identity shift, this allowed me to come out of perfectionism and forced me to become a leader within myself, within my own business. And the byproduct of that is more income. Like, it is more impact, and it's more integrity as well within yourself. Because when you act like the version of yourself you're becoming, you actually become them. It sounds silly, but it's true. You need to really start acting like that person to get there. You don't start acting like that person when you become them. You need to get it that right way around. And a lot of people struggle to get their heads around that, but it's really, really important mindset shift to have. So if you are done sitting on your potential and you're ready to start showing up like the version of yourself that your future clients are actually praying for you to be, then make sure you watch this video here and keep scaling business, keep crushing it, guys, and I will see you in the next one.